Today we're going to learn 5 phrasal verbs you can use when driving. So here, this is a car park here. You can see there are many cars and there are 4 parking spaces here. Here's 1 parking space, 2 parking spaces, 3 parking spaces and 4 parking spaces. Of course, 3 of the parking spaces are taken. So this parking space is taken, this parking space is taken, and this parking space is taken, but this parking space is free. It's empty. So what this car needs to do is it needs to pull into the parking space. So he's got to pull into the parking space here. That's what he needs to do. That's what you need to do at car parks. You need to pull into the parking space. Here we have a petrol station. This is a petrol station. This is where you go to put petrol into your car. The Americans call it a gas station, but in the UK we call it a petrol station. And this car here, this white silver car, needs to pull into the petrol station. So this person needs to pull into the petrol station to fill up their car with petrol. So they need to pull into the petrol station and fill up their car, their petrol tank. This red car here, this red car needs to go to his house. And so this area here, this area in front of the house where you can put your car, this is called the driveway. So this is the driveway, and the red car needs to pull into the driveway here. He's going to turn left, pull into the driveway in front of the house. Here we have another car park. And again, we have many parking spaces. We have 1 parking space, 2 parking spaces, and 3 parking spaces. Here we have a disabled parking space. This is a disabled parking space for people with disabilities. This car here, he needs to reverse out of the parking space. Actually, he needs to pull out. He needs to pull out of the parking space here. When he is pulling out, he needs to be careful because there may be other cars coming from behind him. So he needs to pull out carefully out of the parking space there. Here we have a main road. You see this here, this is the main road and there are lots of cars driving in both directions in the main road. This yellow car needs to try and turn left. So this is the side road. This is a smaller road, a road that is less busy. So this car needs to turn left into the main road. He actually needs to pull out into the main road. He needs to pull out from the side road into the main road. When he pulls out, he needs to find a gap in the traffic. He cannot pull out in front of this white car, because if he pulls out in front of this white car, that would be dangerous. So I think this area here, this is a gap. There's a big gap here for the yellow car to pull out. So the yellow car can pull out just after this white car and just before the yellow car there. Something you do not want to do when you're driving is you do not want to run over anybody. If a child walks into the road, you do not want to run over the child. That's a very bad thing, obviously. So when you're driving, try not to run over people or children or anybody. Don't run anybody over. This car here is driving down the road, but we have a zebra crossing here. We have a zebra crossing and we can see that there's a young boy crossing the zebra crossing here. Obviously, the red car does not want to run over the young boy who is on the zebra crossing. So the red car should stop before the red zebra crossing so that he does not run over the little boy. It would not be good if he ran over the little boy here. That would be very bad. This yellow car here, This car is driving down a street with many houses, and there are also many parked cars here. Many parked cars. Here is one parked car. Here's another parked car. 3 parked cars and 4 parked cars on the left-hand side. 4 parked cars on the left-hand side of the road. So this yellow car, he needs to pull up. He needs to pull up on the left. He's going to pull up on the left-hand side here. So he's driving down here, and then he's going to pull up on the left, just behind the other yellow car. So he's going to pull up on the left-hand side here, in front of the house. Pull up in front of the house. You see here, you know, if you are taking a driving test, many times they will ask you to pull up on the left. So this car here, this would be pulling up on the left. See, just go next to the side of the road and pull up on the left side of the road. The last phrasal verb to learn today is to ease off. Ease off. This here is a pedal. This is called a pedal. This pedal is the accelerator pedal. In your car, you have 3 pedals. You have the accelerator pedal, the brake pedal, and the clutch as well. 3 pedals. So this is the accelerator pedal. And you see that this person is just going to ease off the accelerator, just to lift his foot off slightly. Lift his foot slightly off the accelerator, or he can ease off the accelerator. Sometimes when you're driving, you know, and there are cars, you know, in front of you, maybe you just need to ease off the accelerator. Maybe you do not need to brake, but you might just have to ease off a little bit. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.